Congratulations for coming here today to this video. And what I want to do today is get a lot of questions, Frank and I, about getting people to see the video. And it's real critical in the beginning of getting people to see the video. Obviously we talk about showing it to 5 or 10 people a week. So how do you do that? Well, you have the 8 steps to duplicate. And one of the critical steps is contact and invite. Notice it's not contact and present. It's contact and invite. An invitation can be something as simple as this. I just started a new green energy business, and I'm really excited about it. I'd love for you to come take a look at my business plan. Notice I'm thinking about starting it. Not wishy-washy. I just started a new business. I'm really excited about it, and I respect your opinion. When can I have 30 or 40 minutes of your time? I want to show you my business plan. I'm not asking you to join anything. I'm not talking about green energy. I'm not talking about people making millions of dollars in residual income. I just started a business. And if those salesy people that you know, if you're good at sales or you know people good in sales, I tell them, slow down. This is not a sale right now. If you're good in sales, be good at selling the appointment. Learn how to get them to see the business. That's all you want to do. The less information you give, the better. So now you go through the process. Okay, fine. And he might say, tomorrow's no good. How about next week? Ideally, it's together, cup of coffee, side by side. That's the perfect situation. But if that can't work out in the next week or so, like this week's I'm crazy booked, next week I'm on vacation, you might want to just say, let's do it remotely. When can you be in front of your computer for 30 or 40 minutes? That's all I need is 30 or 40 minutes. What time do the kids go to bed? Or what are you doing for lunch? And you say, well, tomorrow I can eat my sandwich at my desk. That would be great. If you could just shut the door and take some notes, and we're going to actually make a few phone calls afterwards. I'm going to call one guy specifically I'm thinking of, and I want you to ask him any question you want. Okay, it'd be great. I really appreciate you looking at my business plan because I really love it. I'm looking to poke holes through it. I found myself wanting to spend even more time on this, so I really appreciate this. So I will call you tomorrow at 12 noon, and we'll get this done.
Okay, so I'm sitting in my Morristown office right now. I'm waiting for a friend of mine, Mike, to come over to see the video for the first time. I'm real excited about it. He was on my list. I finally got him to make an appointment with me, and he's coming to my office right now.
What's going on, dude?
See it.
So
Sit down. Sit down.
So what do you got for me here, man?
So, we're going to watch an 18-minute video. I need you to really focus on this and pay attention to it. It's real important that you pay attention and write some questions down. Because when it's done, I'm going to call one of my business partners in the business to answer some questions that you're probably going to have after you see this. But do me a favor, shut your phone off.
Shut it off?
Shut it off, please.
That's in the car.
Perfect. And I need you to really pay attention. It's that important.
Really?
Okay? So here we go. Watch this.
Okay.
It's just go for it, it's just you make a small investment and then you just go for your dream.
What we've created so far is special, but really the best lies ahead. And the impact we can make as a group is only going to get bigger and bigger over time.
If you want to be somewhere special in your life, it's here. It's with Michael, it's with his company. And it's changed my life.
Okay, so
wow.
That's the whole video.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, no?
That is pretty impressive. Did you make that video, Frankie?
I'm in it.
You're in it? You didn't make it? Yeah, that is very impressive. I can see why you're excited about that.
So I saw you wrote a few questions down, which is good.
You know me. I
know.
Always have questions.
Always on top of things. So I'm going to call one of my business partners up to answer some questions. Is that okay with you?
You're going to call somebody up right now?
Yeah.
And then can we just talk about it instead?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not doing this that long, and I'm more comfortable having someone who knows more about the business than me answering questions. I'm not an energy expert, and I have a full-time job, and I really don't have time to learn all this energy stuff. So this guy will be way more knowledgeable than I am as far as this business goes.
Sure, that's what we want to do. No,
okay.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Hello?
Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I'm sitting with a friend of mine, Mike FitzPatrick. He's involved with long-term care insurance, but he was on my list for a couple of months now, and I finally got an appointment with him the other day, and he just came into my office today to watch the video. I'm sure he has some questions for you. Mike, this is Joe O, business partner of mine in the business. I know Joe for many years. probably 20 years now. And Joe was in the foreign exchange market with myself back in the day, and I've been in contact with him for many years, and he introduced me to the business about 6 months ago, and I really fell in love with it, and as you see, I'm excited about it. So, Joe, can you please do me a favor and just talk to Mike and answer some questions?
Sure. How you doing, Mike?
I'm good. How are you, Joe?
Good. Thanks for taking a few minutes here to watch the video. It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very impressive. It was very well done.
So I'm not sure what you're thinking. If you have questions for me, that's what I'm here for. So just fire away.
Well, how long have you been involved with this?
I've been doing this actually 3 years.
For 3 years.
Yep. The company started about 4 years ago. I got involved from a friend about 3 years ago. Started out part-time, and it's really changed my life in a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it seems like it's kind of really designed for somebody who's hurting versus somebody who's successful. Is that accurate, or
hurting? You meaning
like down and out financially, or somebody's unemployed looking for a job, or?
No, actually, it's quite the opposite. We found that the most successful people at this business are people who are already successful and already good at what they do. So, as a little compliment to you that Frank thought of you. We find, you want to get something done, give it to a busy person. And so the more well-networked they are and the more, respect they have in the community, the better they seem to be at this business.
No, I mean, it was really a well-done video, I have to say. Is it one of those like multi-level, is it like a pyramid thing?
You know what it is? It's network marketing. It's basically getting the word out. A lot of those businesses have made a lot of money over the years, but we feel that this product is the perfect product because people are using it every minute of every day.
When you say network marketing, well, I'm not familiar with that.
Network marketing, it's basically using your network to market. You're marketing your immediate network, your friends, your family, your colleagues. Let me ask you this, Mike. Do you know anyone that uses electricity?
Everybody.
Exactly. And natural gas? Most of them too, yep.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone that recycles?
Again, pretty much everybody, probably.
Yeah, so what's great about this is that, it's green, and it's something that's done, handled by the utility. The utility's already servicing you. We don't compete with the utility. I'm sure you got that from the video. We don't compete with the utility. The utility's not allowed to profit from selling us electricity. So anyone has a right to choose. All we're really doing is educating them that they have a right to choose a better product.
So how long has this been available? Is this in every state in the country, or is this just in New Jersey? Or
no, it's mostly the Northeast. It has to be a deregulated state, and it has to be a state that the utility does the billing for us. Those are the states that Viridian chooses to be in. Right now, we're in New Jersey, and I mean, there's literally millions and millions and millions of people in New Jersey that are with the utility, paying a little bit more than they have to for brown energy. See, right now, if you're with the utility in New Jersey, for instance, you're getting 9% green energy. That's just the law. And we have two products. One is 29% green, and one is 100% green. So what does that mean? Well, the 29% green product is about 15 to 20 times more powerful than recycling. So you said you recycle. You know people that recycle. When we explain this to somebody, they say to themselves, well, if it's that many more times better than recycling, and all I got to do is go online for a few minutes, and it's not going to cost me more. In fact, I'm actually going to save a few bucks. Why wouldn't I do it? And I think that's why we're so successful.
So how does it work? If somebody wanted to, I mean, Frank, are you trying to get me to be a customer or to do this business too? Or
well, Joe, you can answer that.
Well, actually, our job is basically just show the video, and see how it fits in your life. I'll tell you this much, Mike. From what Frank tells me about you, there's people probably not half as smart as you and not half as connected as you that are going to make a fortune in the next few years just showing that video and making phone calls. And that's kind of how it grows. If you notice, Frank's not answering a lot of these questions. He just basically, booked an appointment, had a cup of coffee. You watched a 20-minute video. We've been on the phone 5 or 10 minutes. That's the business. And there's people that are networked and coachable that see that is a product with no overhead. It's free to enroll. It's residual income. And those that are paying attention are going to do really, really well in the next 5 to 10 years.
So basically, every customer in these states it's a free product?
Well, it's free in the sense that it's free to enroll. Obviously, you still have to pay for your electricity.
Right,
So if
right,
your
right.
bill is $150, $200 a month,
Right.
you can go online
Okay.
and request more green energy and actually save a few bucks.
Okay. And so who else is doing this in this area?
Well, there's dozens and dozens of companies that we compete with. You're probably getting stuff in the mail.
Oh, we were talking about that.
Yeah,
Getting all these
flyers.
flyers and
Yep.
all these cold calls, and
Junk
I just feel like it's a scam. And like people are gonna come in there and like they want to, like I'm gonna be leaving the utility company. Then who do you call for an emergency and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people
I don't even know who
originally
these
thought.
people are that are that are calling. That's why
Exactly.
when Frank was talking to me about it, I didn't know that people that I knew were involved with it. I just thought they were strangers.
Well, I mean, it's true. I mean, there's companies that just want your business and send you a mailing, and that's why I think our friends and family approach is so much more powerful. And it's good to know, Mike, it's not about you going out there and getting thousands and thousands of customers yourself. This is a business of leverage. So today you got to decide, obviously you know enough by this point to at least become a customer. I mean, you say you recycle, you realize it's green, it's free, you know Frank, you trust him. So becoming a customer, I assume, is something that
Well, I'm
you want to
thinking
do.
beyond that a little bit. I wrote down like some names of people that I was thinking of when I was watching this video, and I think Frank might even know some of them, but not all of them. But hey, I mean, if somebody were to get started with this, how do people make money with this business?
Great question. Well, basically what you do is you saw towards the end of the video, you enroll to become an associate. And then what you're really doing is you're
How do
buying.
you do that?
You go online. It's like purchasing something, on the internet. You use your credit card. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes, and you basically.
So I could show Mike when we're done how to do all that.
Yeah, you can get to that later. But what you want to do then? You want to sit with Frank, and me too. I'll try to be present. We could do another conference call, and we go through. We have a system. What's great about this business now is we have a system. 3 or 4 years ago when we got started, even though we've been very successful, it wasn't. We made a lot of mistakes. So now, what should be attractive questions, but he called me just to show you that we have a support team. He called me to show you that you could go show this to your girlfriend or your mother, your dad tonight, and call me or call Frank and start growing your business before you even really understand.
If I signed up now, right? If I wanted to become an associate, if I got 10 people together in a room, or if I was driving home today, how would I show this? Do I do it the same way you just did it with me? Do I?
Pretty much, but we would want if you really want to do this right now, I would say stick around for another hour. And let Frank, coach you a little bit, because right now you know enough to be dangerous.
Okay.
And you don't want to go be blabbing to everybody. You want to just, take some time. So if you have another hour, we'll get it done. If not, we can do it tomorrow or the next day. This is not it's not a real rush to get started. It's more important that you get started and trained the right way than go out there and start, ruining your first impression.
All right, great. Well, thanks, Joe.
All right, no problem. Call me
All right.
anytime. Hope to meet you soon.
All right, Joe, I'll talk to you later. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
If you just saw what happened, think about it. Like you said, you didn't have much time. You squeezed me in.
That's the
right?
thing.
And
That's time.
how much time did it take just now? Half hour, we're done.
No, yeah.
We're done, Mike. So it's that simple. And what people don't realize is that they think they're going to have to go into a business and learn something that they're not used to doing and be educated about deregulation.
Do you know a lot of those answers though?
I knew almost all the answers.
So that's
But
part of
I'm
the
showing you the simplicity.
Okay.
This cannot be any more simple than it just was.
That was pretty easy.
And what I want you to do now, I know you want to go home and show your girlfriend the business, but I would tell you, don't talk to her about it. If you want to get her opinion on it, do what we just did today.
Okay.
Sit down with her, watch the film, watch the video, and then call me up. And I'll answer the questions like Joe did for me.
How much are you making with this right now?
I'm doing quite well.
Not how much?
Quite well.
We'll talk about that
We'll
later.
talk about that later.
No, that's pretty intriguing.
So Mike, what do you think?
I'll be honest. I didn't think I was coming over here to see about a business opportunity. To be honest, and I'm actually kind of surprised because I do love residual income. As you know, my business is all residual income,
Mm-hmm.
so I love that anyway.
And that's why I thought of you.
Yeah, and what we sell with long-term care insurance versus this, ours is a tough sell, and I love the work, but it is what it is. This is free. This product doesn't cost anything, so I almost feel like it's unfair that we get to do that. But the marketing, I love marketing. The video was incredible, and I know a lot of people, so it could be good. I just didn't have a clue I was going to sit down and think about adding something more to my plate already. So
Yeah, there's no push, there's no rush.
Yeah.
You decide what you want to do when you want to do it.
Okay.
So you want to think about it, or you want to?
Let me go home today. And,
All right. Well, this is our sustainability report.
All right.
Stuff we talk about as far as the green impact we're having in the environment. It's all in here.
Mhm.
You can read this over tonight.
Okay.
But I do need it back tomorrow. It's the last one I have.
Okay.
So I'll give it to you now, but
What time
tomorrow, I'll probably be back around 2 tomorrow in the Morristown area. So let me come by tomorrow at 2 at your place, and I'll pick it up then.
All right. I'll let you know one way or the other. I mean, I'm not
Right.
gonna.
But in the meantime, don't go out there and start asking people about it and talking about it to people that you know, trying to get a feel for what you may or may not want to do. If you want to show this to anybody else, like your girlfriend or your father or somebody, do me a favor and just do it the right way. Show the video to them, and then call me up so they can get a feel
Sure.
as well.
Yeah, I won't do anything
There's a
until.
process that we use here.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
So
Sure.
I'll be by tomorrow about 2.
2 works good.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Cool. All right,
see
man. I
you
appreciate
later.
that. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
sure. Mike, you in there? Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
What'd you think? Pretty impressive, right?
Oh, it's really incredible. Yeah.
All right, so you've had a whole day to think about this.
And then some. Yeah.
Now, honestly, what I would normally do in the business is what I'm going to do with you. I'm following up on what I just saw yesterday with you and your impact on what you're thinking in your mind. So, one of 3 things, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
You either want to be in the business, which I would hope you want to be a partner of mine in the business, and I would teach you and train you and help you, like Joe has helped me and other people have helped me in the business. We have a great support team, like Joe said on the call yesterday, and that's what it's all about, supporting each other. So if you want to be in the business with me, great. I'll teach you how to get started. We'll sit down, we'll go over the duplicate system. You'll go to Viridian University and learn about deregulation and what you can and can't say to people. Real good educational part of the company. That's step number 1. If you want to do that, it's great. I love it. If not, who do you know? I know you know a lot of people. And if you don't want to do this yourself for whatever reason, who do you know that might want to do this? Who's looking to retire early? Who's looking to earn some residual income in a recession-proof market? You have a big list of people, I know that. So if that's the case, great. I'll take the referrals. Maybe you can help me out. We'll go together.
I'm not
see
giving
those
you the
people.
referrals.
That's what I want to
I'm
hear.
gonna keep it for myself.
That's what I want to hear. So if you don't want to do either one of those, the last thing would be, of course, to be my customer and support me in my business like I've supported you in your business for many years now.
All right. Well, I'm not going to be your customer,
Good.
and I'm not going to give you any referrals.
Good.
I think I'm going to do this. Actually.
That's it.
So
That's it. Perfect.
awesome.
Let's
Cool,
do
man.
this.
All right.
Do
Great.
this together.
Cool.
Great.